Python programming language has over 60 built-in functions to help you code more efficiently. In this video, we will discuss the function next. Hi, Python learners. In today's video, we're talking about the next function, a built-in tool for working with iterators. By the end of this video, you'll understand how next works, when to use it, and how it can make your code more dynamic and efficient. Let's get started. What is the next function? It's a Python function that retrieves the next item from an iterator. Here's the syntax. Iterator is the iterator from which to retrieve the next item. The optional default is a value to return if the iterator is exhausted. The function returns the next item in the iterator or the default value if provided. Why use next? It's designed to fetch elements one at a time from an iterator. Some key concepts include: iterators are objects that represent a stream of data and can be traversed using next. If the iterator is exhausted, next raises a stop iteration exception unless a default value is provided. And it's commonly used in loops, custom iteration logic, and lazy data processing. You'd use next when you're iterating over an iterator manually instead of using a for loop. You're handling data streams or generators that produce items on demand, or perhaps when you're writing custom logic to process items dynamically, one at a time. Let's start with a simple example of using next with an iterator. Here, the next function retrieves the next item from the iterator until it's exhausted. If you don't provide a default value, next raises a stop iteration exception when the iterator is empty. This code demonstrates how to handle the stop iteration exception gracefully. You can use the default parameter to avoid exceptions when the iterator is empty. Here, next returns the default value, no items, instead of raising an exception. Next is particularly useful with generators, which produce items lazily. Here, the next function retrieves the next value from the generator without loading all elements into memory. The next function is great for iterating over file lines manually. In this example, next reads one line at a time, with a fallback value if the file is empty. Here are some important points about the next function. It works only with iterators. Use iter to convert an iterable into an iterator if needed. Always use the default parameter when working with potentially empty iterators to avoid exceptions. And it's ideal for custom iteration and lazy data processing. And that's the next function. To recap, it retrieves the next item from an iterator or a default value if provided. It's great for custom iteration and handling lazy data streams. It's a must-know tool for anyone working with Python iterators and generators. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Python tips. Happy coding!